That's right, that's right. Holo Taco right here. Christine, Holo Taco, queen of it all. I got a couple polishes from one of the most recent collections. Oh, yes, I have. And then just things I wanted. And then I had points to use. So I thought, why not use those points and maybe get one or two things I may not typically get if it wasn't for just paying for the weight of them. So that's what's in this bad boy. So just like my Hope Scope nails, I'm going to do some Christine nails. But of course, I do Christine nails to do with Holo Taco a lot because she owns her own nail polish brand. So how am I not matching my nails most of the time to hers? Well, not all the time, but I at least use the toppers consistently, usually. So we're going to open up this awesome box. It always comes in a black box like this. It may come in another one if you get a lot more things, like bigger things. Because there is some things I wanted to get. There was a collection that I really wanted to buy from. And it was the newest, one of the most recent limited edition collections that were all magnet polishes. If you know, there's one that shimmers from a purpley to a reddish. It kind of goes along the lines, I think, of this and another one I have, which is one of my favorites to get. And I wanted to get the big magnet, the U-shaped magnet, sold out. They will be back in stock because they're not a limited edition. So here we go. Opening it all up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like I thought. I got 6. So that is that. And then here we go with all its glory. So yep, there they all are in all the glory. We'll go with this one right here to open up. And then we'll get some nail designs to do with all of this greatness. As you might be able to tell, let me just tell you, this one is a Aurora Unicorn skin. These are typically not always the ones I like to get. So you might be able to guess that I got this with my points and such. So let's open up this bad boy and really see in all its glory. Nice, kind of a yellowy in the thing. It just seemed interesting, something to have. It's greeny, goldy, all that. So that is the Aurora, one of the unicorns. And then we go to this next one. This one here, as you might be able to tell, it's Holo. And that one, I think, is what I think it is. Is it what I think it is? Holo Magnetic Taco. Yes, that's right. This is a Holo Magnetic Taco. You might be thinking to yourself, and I've had, at least with people that buy Holo Taco, saying that sometimes when you get one like this, with Holo in it like this, the Holo can disappear. But I thought, I'll get it because I don't care if the Holo disappears because I wanted another topper. Because I wanted to get this. I couldn't get the already magneted, really cool looking polish that I really wanted from the collection that came out with these interesting ones. So that's the only bummer with that. Okay, we'll check this out. I'm just going to use this little piece of plastic I have. Come on, open. Maybe the top opens better. Let's open it from the bottom. I'm trying to open this bad boy of a box. There we go. I don't really mind if I did damage it because these aren't limited edition boxes, so that's okay. So there it is. You might be able to tell that is different from the other one I have, which is just a regular one. So I got my little magnet. As you can see, that moving. See? And now it's like, and like so. So this one is holographic with that. It's interesting. Okay. So there is that. It's only because the other one I didn't get two when I got it, and I should have. So we have another one here. We will get into the ones that are new collection in just a minute. Because I have this other one I got. This is one I got with my points. You might be able to see what that is. It is Cold Slate, which is a gray. I thought I would get this because it happened to be with just points. And I thought if I get this with my points, I can use it. Because it's good to have a good quality gray for me sometimes. And I haven't really been able to get a good one. This is like a bluey gray color. Yeah, this has been made since she started selling in Ulta. So there is that. I got that, so if I want to do like a gray base with something, I can, because that's kind of nice to have sometimes. Now we're getting into the new stuff. This is all three from the new collection that was to do with fruits. This is the first one. I don't typically get chunky polishes like this, but you might be able to see why I got this because it's something I really, really like. This is called Butterfly Taco. Now you can see why I got it. Because you know me, in the past, I've done butterfly nails. I love my butterflies. And the best of things is Hope Scope loves her butterflies as well. It's part of her branding. Blue and yellow. Blue, not blue and yellow. Blue and pink. Sorry, not yellow. My yellow's on the brain for some reason. And these are like Holo Taco, Christine, and Hope Scope in a topper. The other topper I would never get. If you know me, I don't like party glitters. And that's the little circular party ones I don't like. So there is that one. Looking good in all its glory. As you can see, it's very hollow. This is hard to see the hollow, so I guess we'll see what that is. But now we're going to get to the main events of this collection. I only got two. Yes, I only got two. Okay, we'll move the box out of the way. Don't need that. These two here. If you know this collection, they are jellies clear. You can overlay them with stuff. So we're definitely going to have a little bit of a Hope Scopy Christine mix here with these polishes. Even though, yes. So I'm going to go with this darker one. I got these because I did get some polishes from Berry M that have that see-through look, but they're in the red tones, orange to red. And these were blue and like a purple, colors that I don't have. So it made sense to get these. And they're really clear. Like, they have a tinge. So here we go with the first one. This one I'm opening is Great Expectations. So you can guess what the color would be. Oh my. I'm going to love doing my nails with this for sure. With this one for sure. So there is Great Expectations. And then the other one. I think I might do a hand where these are the main, but then I don't always like to see that line of my nails. That's the only thing. But I think I do want to try the sandwich technique with this. The only thing is it will make it unhollow, I would imagine. The hollow might show through because of how it is. But the last but not least of my 6 polishes is this. Oh, the name of this one is Sky High. Oh my, doesn't it look like a jelly awesomenesses to the crazinesses of it all? It really, really does. Especially this one. Oh my. Don't eat the polish. So yeah, of course I got my typical things that are very close to the gray tones of how you can get when you get something that's hollow like that and everything. So here we go with all of these. And we go with one of the first colors, one of these jellies. Yes, this is what jelly looks like, very see-through. And then the gray one I decided to use on the accent nail. And now here is the jelly purple to now the blue with the second coat and the gray color with the second coat as well. And of course the purple. And now I decided to put this purple on top of the gray and see what that looks like. And here we go with a topper. And as you can see, I really have to finick it to get the little butterflies around, so that's why you see me kind of swiping. And this one, whoa, this one got a lot of the butterflies. Really tried on my purple thumb, the shorty one right now, and it was really hard to get them to where I wanted to, but I was just letting the brush kind of do the thing as best I could with hoping it didn't get too thick. Now I am putting and I'm doing a sandwich with the sparkle in the middle of the two colors because it's so see-through, so it kind of comes through as well, and with the other topper of it all. So this one, I decided to try that magnet topper, and so I have my circle magnet underneath from Holo Taco. As you can see right there in that lighting, it made the middle, and I decided to try to make the logo of the Holo Taco so that's the logo that's on the top of the lids. So that is what I'm doing. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm using this snow one that's like thick like beach please to make it because it's hollow, even though it was a little hard to do because of it being a very chunky polish. Yes, very, very chunky. So I'm doing my best making the circle, trying to do the half and half, where half of it looks like a CD and half of it looks kind of like a taco, because that's how the logo looks. So that's what I'm doing. And this is the taco side with it and everything. So that's what I'm doing, the little taco whatever seasonings. And it's all in with a nice, thick, glossy taco. And then all the rest get the taco as well. Yep, I'm calling them tacos just like Christine does. Ooh, look at all that sparkle with all those. And, okay, sue me. I redid my accents. And yes, my nail did get a little shorter because I was trying to glue it. And when it did, I thought, time to have it shorter. So I'm doing a half and half. So I'm doing a very easy gradient to do with the purple on one side and the blue on the other. So I'm doing, of course, a couple coats. And I did go back on them before it dried with first coats to thin out the polish so that it wasn't getting too much at the bottom that was pooling before it dried too much. So now as you can see, I'm using glue. I decided to add a little bit of fruit just to give it a little something on the accent nail. And this one is that, gluing it on, making sure it's really in that glue, nice and firm. A piece of blue fruit that's not natural, I would say. And of course, that thick glossy top coat to hold all that in and everything. Well, there is my first one with my accent nail, and then changing it with the second accent nail of it all. Jelly, 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 jelly. Oh, yes, if you can't tell with my voice crackling and whatnot, and from all the excitement, oh, I love him, love him, love him. And yes, if you can't tell, I did redo my accent now, the one that is different from most of the others. Yes, I redid it and decided to do a gradient because that just seemed interesting after all the sandwiching with the toppers as well. Giving it a little bit of a blue or a little bit of a purple little tinge to those toppers. Being not a topper, I guess, because it's not on top anymore. It's in the middle of the sandwich of it all. Yep, yep, yep. And that's and everything. But I did add a little bit of fruit to go off that fruit vibes that she was doing with this collection. Put a blue fruit, even though this is about the sky. Just because it's about the sky doesn't mean I'm not going to put a fruit, because that was easier than trying to figure out how I do sky instead when I had a nice piece of blue fruit. This might be an unnatural piece of blue fruit because of the kind of fruit it is. But is there any fruit that's actually blue? The closest we get is blueberries, which are more actually purple. So there isn't any such thing as blue food. That's probably why this is not called any fruit, because that would be a lie. So, yep. To the grape of it all. Imagining if I had a nice grape juice in my hand right now. Drink. I wouldn't mind some grape juice. Oh, don't I do. I do love myself some grape juice here and there. I so do. So as I see the jelly of it all, trying really hard not to eat the polish. No. Never eat the polish. Just because they look jelly tasty doesn't mean that you should do it just because they look so scrumptious now. So as we don't eat the polish and enjoy the jelliness, if you ever want me to bring in my Berry M gels to go along with these, those are more red toned ones, then let me know. And I will definitely do a more jelly focused video for sure, as this is a very interesting kind of polish for dang sure. And I'm glad I redid my accents to really just more show off that jelliness of it